So I took 2 drops of clove oil, dropped it in there, and I shook it up before I threw them in there and got it all nice and mixed up. But now we're just waiting for him to slow down. I put 2 drops. You can start with 1 drop and see how your fish acts, and then maybe work on your 2nd drop. As you can tell, he's acting a little different. Go like this. He's not quite asleep yet. Looks like he's knocking out. All right, cool. See? Knocked out. Grab your other bag. Should have had this ready, but it's okay. All right. I got some methylene blue over here. He's gonna get a methylene blue bath, and then he's gonna get rinsed off in some clean water, or his water. Not clean, but we just did his tank change yesterday, so it should be very clean. And see what I'm doing, guys? I'm going from his body, and I'm rolling out. Usually do this, try using a syringe, but I couldn't find it. Okay, so I'll throw that one away, get a new one.
There's a lot in it this time.
A lot in it, what? Oh, yeah, there's a lot of pus inside his cut this time. And we're just squishing it out. We're trying to roll it out of there. Without trying to damage his fin. Grab another one.
Put a lot of water on them.
And as long as their gills are wet, they're able to breathe. But we're gonna do a little drop of water on him right now. Wet his gills up a little bit. We're gonna do one more. All right, and we'll take him. Oops, he's alive. He's not dead, as you guys can see. We'll take him and we'll throw him in here. All right, as she does that. Alright. Just rubbing his wound inside the methylene blue, making sure that methylene blue is getting all over his tail, which it is. Alright. And we'll take him out of here. Throw him right into there. And I'm going to throw the bubbles right underneath him. Help get some of that clove oil out of his lungs. Make sure that if you guys are using clean water, you guys are using your medicines or treatments to treat the water before you do this. Or you can use clean tank water. That's what I'm using right now. Make sure it's the same temperature, so that way you're not stressing him out. And we'll leave him in here for about like, I'd say like 3 minutes or so, until he starts waking up, moving around. And then what I'd like to do after this, after he wakes up and starts moving around, we're gonna put him back in the methylene blue. Just one more bath before we throw him in his tank, and he'll be ready. Can you get up top from here? You see he's back up, starting to lean back straight. He's breathing, you can see him breathing. So normally what I like to do, I couldn't find my syringes. I take off the needle and I squirt water in his mouth to try and flush all that clove oil out. But right now we're just using the air filter and going right underneath his gills. I'm gonna flush it out that way. So this is the third surgery we've done on him so far. The tumors, they go away and then they come back. We looked it up and I guess that's normal. But this time it was getting way too big. We had to do something about it. Let's see. Wait. He's still like sleepy. So he just gasped for air at the top, or went to the top. So he's waking up. All right, so we're gonna take him again. We're gonna throw him back in the methylene blue. I'm gonna try and rub some more of that stuff off his tail if I can, if he's gonna let me. Let's just see him stay. Yeah, he's waking up. Sorry, buddy. Trying to knock off all that nasty stuff off his back tail as much as I can.
Should I put Melaflex in instead?
Yeah, for after, if you guys want to add like treatments like Melafix or whatever, make sure just look it up. I haven't quite gotten there so far. I might use salt. Usually we don't use anything after, but this time I might try to use like a salt or Melafix to see if that might help heal it quicker. If you can do it, I'm not sure. We got to look it up first. But yeah, if you look right here, you can see all the nasty stuff came off his tail right there. Now I'm gonna take him back out of his little bath, throw him back into here one last time, get some oxygen underneath his gills again before we throw him back in his tank, and everything's good. The scariest part is throwing him under clove oil and him knocking out. The first time I did it, he knocked out so quick that I got scared. I started adding tank water to his bag and took out all the clove oil. It scared me, that's for sure. Third time doing this, and not so scared like I was the first time. And then maybe even like in 2 days, we can take him back out and maybe do another like methylene blue bath just to dip him in it and make sure all the infections are killed or whatever. So I'm putting the air stone directly under his gills, hoping that I can wash out some of that clove oil, help him breathe a little better. Alright guys, and that's how to do a tumor, how to clean a tumor out. You can see it still looks pretty bad. Maybe I'm gonna push
Grab
a little.
another Q-tip.
I'm gonna try and get a little more out. Do this.
Roll it like that way.
Come on.
Yeah. The other way.
No, you're not supposed to roll to the body. Out. Outward of the body. Alright, we're gonna dip one more dip. One more little dip, because that looked like there was a lot still on there, so we're gonna try and... You can't get it all out of there, you know? Don't want to tear them up too bad. Okay. Take it back out. Give me a little dip in here. It looks pretty bad. So his fins will heal, but at least the bulging tumor is gone. Thing was bulging way out. Not bulging no more. So yeah, I think that's a good job. All right, he's ready for his tank.